Hey, what's going on everyone? In this video, I'm going to show you how to actually create the web page and then upload it to the net. So earlier, I showed you how to create a really awesome pop-up. Now this is a graphic, and what we want to do with that graphic is put it onto a web page and then upload it online so it can go live. So what you need to do that is called a web page editor. Now there are lots of great web page editors out there like Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver is awesome, but it's also very expensive and has a lot more features than we even need for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a free tool to get the job done. Now this tool is called Kompozer, and Kompozer rocks. So what I want you to do is go to the website. It is called kompozer.net, and it's Kompozer with a Z. Kompozer.net. So Kompozer is great. It works for Windows, it works for Mac, and a few other operating systems. Now I'm on a Mac right now, so I'm going to download this version. So let's click the button, and you'll see it downloading in the corner. So as soon as you download it, go ahead and open it. So I'm just going to double click on Kompozer.app, and let's open it. So next, before we start creating our web page, I want to create a new folder for our website. So I'll just go right here on the desktop. Let's go right click, then let's go to new folder. And let's call it League of Legends. All right. So now that we've got this new folder, let's drag and drop that pop-up picture into it. So that's where we're going to put all of our web page files. Now, before we do anything, let's just save a copy of this web page into that folder, so that way none of our links get messed up. So I'm just going to go to File, then I'll go down to Save. And let's give it a page title. I'll just say League of Legends. Okay. And it's asking us to give it a file name. Let's just call it index.html. And let's go to Save. So next what I want you to do is let's insert that pop-up picture into this. So let's go up to Insert, then we'll go to Image. Then you'll see the image location, and you'll see the little folder over to the right. Let's click on that. And we'll go to League of Legends pop-up. Let's click on that. There it is. Now do you see where it says alternative text? Let's just give it a name. Let's give this picture a name. So I'll say, come and play League of Legends for free. All right, so now let's just go to OK. And it put that picture in here for us. So next what we want to do is we want to make sure that this image is centered. Now what you can do is you can try using these buttons up above it to align it to the center, but unfortunately these things don't work with every single person's browser. So what I recommend doing is putting in a little HTML code to make sure that this image gets centered. So that way it looks correctly when it becomes a pop-up. So here's what I want you to do. Go down to where it says Source. Do you see this little Source tab down at the bottom? Click on that. So this is showing you all the HTML code. Don't worry if you don't understand any of it. It's not a big deal. So here's what I want you to do. Right underneath the head tag, you will see a body tag right here. So I want you to go to it. I want you to go right after it. And then let's just hit enter on our keyboard. And that will give us another line. So then what I want you to do is put this div code in there. So I'll give you a second so that way you can write this down. Feel free to pause this video and go back if you didn't quite get it. Then I want you to go right underneath the image tag. So do you see this right here? This is the image tag. So I want you to go right below it and let's hit enter. This will give us another blank line right here. Now what I want you to do is to close off that div tag. And we can do this by typing this in. Just like that. All right, and this BR code underneath, this is a space, and we don't need it. So let's just delete that BR code. There you go. So now it's gone. So take a second, look at this code, make sure that everything looks pretty similar and that you didn't screw anything up. All right, now once you've done that, I want you to go back to our design. So let's click the design button. Voila. Now, as you'll see, our image is now positioned in the center, and there's this red box around it. So nobody else will see that red box. It's just showing it to us to tell us that there is a div box around that. So that's it. That's all you need to do right now. So let's save it. I'm going to click on the save icon on the top. And let's give our page a title. I'll call it League of Legends. Then I'll say, come play with me. Let's go to OK. So now it's asking us, what do we want to save this file as? Now, we do not want to call it this, League of Legends, come play with me. That's way too long. Instead, and just type in index.htm. Okay? Index.htm. And we're going to save it to that League of Legends folder. Fine. Then let's click on save. So now let's check it out. Let's go to that League of Legends file to see if everything is working. So I'm inside the League of Legends folder and I see the index file right here. So let's double click to open it. And look at that. It looks like it's working correctly. So here's what I want to show you. Even if I shrink this window down, look, if I move it even smaller, this image still stays in the center. And if the window size is even smaller than the graphic, look, it doesn't show any weird bars. So there you have it. We have now created our landing page. The next step is to upload it online. Let me show you how easy this is. So Kompozer actually has a built-in publish feature, which can help you upload it to the net, but it's kind of janky. It's a little ghetto, so let's just not use it. Let me show you how to do it the right way. What I want you to do is go download a program called FileZilla. So just do a Google search for FileZilla, and this website will come up right here, filezilla-project.org. So FileZilla is a free FTP program, and this is what's going to let you upload your files to your website and get your site live. Now, they've got two different options here. You can download the client or the server. You want to download the client. So now let's click the download button. So I just finished downloading it, so now let's open it. Go ahead and double click on that. All right, so now what you need to do is put in your host name, username, and password for your website. If you're not sure what this is, no worries. I'm here to help you out. I got you covered. So do you remember that email that Beyond Hosting sent you? It's got your domain name, your IP, username, and password. This is what you want to use. This is the information that you want to put into FileZilla. So FileZilla is asking us what our host name is. Well, that's our domain name. That's our website. So I'm going to copy this, stonebridgemarketinggroup.com, and I'm just going to paste it up here where it says host. Okay? Next, our username. So let's go back to that email. Our username is right down here. So let's copy that and we'll put that in. Next, we've got the password. So the password is going to be right down here. And again, just make sure you don't accidentally grab spaces before or after your password. Real easy to do, but it will cause things not to work. Okay, so I'm going to put that password in. All right, so next it's asking us for our port number. Now, a lot of times you can just leave this port number blank and it will work fine. Otherwise, you can try the port number 21. Let's put in 21 is usually the default port number. And we'll click Quick Connect. And there it is. I just logged on to my website. So what's going on down here? Well, on the left-hand side, this is my computer. And on the right-hand side, this is the website. So what we want to do is we want to take the web page that we created and we want to transfer it to the right-hand side. So if you look on the right-hand side, you'll see a few different folders down here. Now, the folder you want to go into is called Public HTML. You see this one? Public HTML. That's where all your web pages are. You can also use the www folder. This is the same exact thing. It's a shortcut for it. So either one works fine. I'm just going to click on Public HTML. And now we just open that. And this has all my WordPress files right inside of it. Here's what I want you to do. Let's create a new folder on here. Right click and then go to where it says create directory. And I'm just going to call it LOL, which is short for League of Legends. There it is, LOL, and then let's click OK. And as you can see, it just created the folder right here. So let's double click to open it, and it's empty. So the next step is we want to take that web page that we created and transfer it inside of this folder. All right, so now what I want you to do is to go grab that web page that we just created and transfer it into this folder. It's real easy. So this is a folder that has the web page and the graphic that we just created earlier. So what I want you to do is select all that and let's just drag and drop it over. Okay? So I'm just dragging and dropping it over. That's how you transfer things over. Otherwise, the other way to do it is to find your files on the left-hand side. So then another way to transfer these over is to just select both of those, right-click, and then go to Upload. Okay? So now you're a pro at using FileZilla. All right, so now let's check it out and see if it's running correctly. So let's go to our website. stonebridgemarketinggroup.com/LOL. Now, since we called the file index.html, that means when people go to LOL, it'll automatically take them to that web page. They don't have to type that in. There it is. And as you can see, everything is looking good. Aha, but we're not done yet. What happens if you try to click on this picture right now? Absolutely nothing, right? That's because all it is a picture. We want to turn this into a link. We want to make it so that way when people click on this, it goes to our affiliate link so that way we can get paid money. So we can fix that really quickly. What I want you to do is head back over to Neverblue and go to the offer, the League of Legends. Now, I'm still waiting to get approved for this, so I can't grab my affiliate link yet. So let me just give you an example of where you would go though. As soon as you get approved for an offer, you will see these tabs underneath. Do you see where it says Search Creatives? You want to go ahead and click on that. Then underneath it, you will see a URL. This is your affiliate link. So go ahead and copy that. Then let's go back to Kompozer. And I want you to click on the image so that way it's selected. Now, up above, do you see where it says link? Click on that button. And let's just paste that link into it. Then let's go down to OK. Then what I want you to do is to save your changes. So let's go up to File, then let's go down to Save. Then go back to FileZilla and let's just drag and drop that file over again. So I'm going to grab that index.html and I'm just going to drop it on the right-hand side. And it's asking me if I want to overwrite the other file. Yes, let's update it with the newer one. So now let's go back to our web page to see if we fixed it. So I'm just going to click refresh to make sure that it's showing me the most updated version. And if I move my mouse over, it looks like it's a link now. And if I click on it, it will take me to the offer page. So if someone fills this out, I will now make money. That's simple. So that about wraps up this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.